Hey you guys, do you want to do yoga? Great, let's practice. Okay, come into child's pose. Push the hips towards the heels. And breathe. Lift the head here, lift the torso. Lower the chest down to the floor. And come back up. Go back to child's pose. Lift the head again. Lift the torso. Again, little mini push-up. Lower the chest down, press back up, and go to child's pose. Good, now lift the head and lift the torso, and then roll over the toes and come into downward facing dog. Push the heels towards the floor. Press the hands into the floor to lift the hips a little bit higher. Lift the right leg to the sky. Press the left heel down. Reaching the right leg up. This should feel really good. Push the hands into the floor and pull the belly in. Lower the right leg. Now lift the left leg and breathe. Push both hands into the floor, spreading the fingers apart. Good, lower the left leg, and we're in down dog. Lift the right leg again to the sky. Now lift the head. Place the right foot between the hands and lift the right arm to the ceiling. Yes, right arm. So it's a twist. Twist the spine. Good, lower the right arm. Place the back foot flat and lift the right arm again. And breathe. Lower the right hand. Step back to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Lift the left leg to the sky. Lift the head and look forward. Place the left foot between the hands and lift the left arm to the sky. Nice twist here. Push through the back heel and breathe. Lower the left arm and place the back foot flat. Now lift again the left arm. Lower the left arm, step back to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog, press shoulders, and downward facing dog, breathe. Press the heels towards the floor. Lift the head and look forward. Step or jump the feet between the hands and fold. Now place the hands on the floor and lift the heels. Try and balance yourself. Bend the knees a bit and push the stomach into the thighs. We're just getting used to the feeling of having the hips over the head. And breathe. Continue looking forward, helps the balance a little bit. Now lower the heels down and stand up. Sweep the arms up over the head and back bend. Open the chest to the sky. Inhale, lift up so you're standing straight and fold forward. Hands on the floor, touch the nose to the knees, look forward, flat back, and step or jump back. Try and do it slowly and gracefully. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Breathe. Look forward. Step or jump into halfway up. And then fold. Stand up, sweep the arms up over the head. Back bend. And come up, looking forward. Fold forward. Touch the nose to the knees, every forward fold. Inhale, look forward, flat back. Step or jump. Nice and slow. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Push the heels down. Look forward, step or jump. Fold. Inhale, stand up, sweep the arms up over the head, and a back bend. Open the chest to the ceiling. Make it lifting rather than collapsing. Lift back up and forward fold. Inhale, look forward, flat back. Again, step or jump. Low push-up, upward facing dog. Nice back bend here. And downward facing dog. Breathe. Push the heels. Nice flat back. Lift the right leg to the sky. Cross the body. Lift the left arm. Hold. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Come back. Lift the right leg back up to the ceiling. Good. Bend the knee. Open the hip. Get a nice stretch here. Nice twist. And breathe. Place the right foot on the floor. Now lift the left leg to the sky. Good. Cross the body. Lift the right arm. Good. Come back to down dog with the left leg in the air. And bend the left knee. Open the hip. Breathe. Again, this should feel really good. It should all feel really good. Keep your sense of play in there. Now lower down to low push-up, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Press the heels. And breathe. Lift the head and look forward. Bend the knees, lift the heels, and jump. Fold. And stand all the way up, reaching the arms up over the head. Back bend. Inhale, come up. And forward fold. Touch the nose to the knees again. Inhale, look forward. Step or jump. Strong low push-up, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Press the heels. Breathe. Lift the head and look forward. Step or jump into halfway up, and then fold. Stand up. Come into Utkatasana. Fold forward. Sun Salutation B. Inhale, look forward. Step or jump back, low push-up, upward facing dog, push the shoulders, downward facing dog, right foot between the hands, warrior one. Good, warrior two. Triangle pose. And breathe. Open the chest. Try and keep the body flat. You can have the right hand on the outside or the inside of the right leg, wherever you're comfortable. Good. Come all the way back up. Bend the front knee for warrior two and low push-up. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Left foot between the hands. Lift the torso, warrior one. Lift the arms, reaching. And breathe. And then exhale the arms, open, warrior two. And breathe, push the thighs apart. Get a nice stretch here, and then come into triangle pose. Open the chest, legs are straight, not locked, but straight, never locked. And breathe. Inhaling, filling the lungs with air. Lift the torso. Bend the front knees here in warrior two and go to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale to downward facing dog, and breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Lift the right leg to the ceiling. Now just take a little jump. Just to catch some air. The objective is not to come into handstand, but just catch some air. It's to get used to the feeling of having the weight of the hips over the head. Lower the right leg and then left leg up. Now just the tiniest little jump. It doesn't have to be anything heroic. And breathe. And jump. Good, both heels to the floor and downward facing dog. Try and flatten the low back. Look forward. And jump the feet between the hands. Fold. Complete forward fold. Good. Utkatasana. Reach the arms. Nice back bend here. Fold forward. Touch the nose to the knees. Hands on the floor. Look forward, flat back. And jump back to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Right foot between the hands, warrior one. Breathe, low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to down dog. Left foot between the hands. Good, warrior one. Low push-up, let's keep it moving. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. And breathe. Everything should feel really good. The good feeling that you get from the postures is the feminine side, sense of play. Okay, lift the head and look forward, roll over the toes and come onto the knees for camel. Reach back with the right hand, grab the right heel, and lift the left arm to the sky. Just a little camel variation. Push the hips forward, and you're hanging onto that foot so that you don't go flying forward. The hip movement should be forward, pretty good. Left hand to left heel. Lift the right arm up. Push the hips, open the chest. Good, come up. Now one hand to each heel. And breathe. Push the hips forward. Hang on to the heels. If this is easy, try and put your hands flat onto the feet. And breathe. Come up. Good. Come back into downward facing dog. Breathing. Lift the head and look forward. Step or jump the feet between the hands into halfway up, and then fold into Uttanasana. Come back up into Utkatasana and fold forward, hands to the floor, nose to the knees. Inhale, look forward, flat back. Breathe. Step or jump, slow the movement. Up dog and down dog. Breathe. Good. Jump forward, feet between the hands, and fold. Come into Utkatasana and fold forward again. Touch the nose to the knees. Inhale, look forward. Now jump back to one foot. Good. Just a little fun with the practice. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, and breathe. Spine nice and flat. Lift the head and look forward. Step or jump the feet between the hands into halfway up and fold nose to knees. Utkatasana. Good, now eagle pose. Right arm underneath the left, right leg up and over, and breathe. Try not to hook the foot behind the calf. Use the thighs, press them against one another. Good, come up to standing, or Utkatasana, and left side eagle. Left arm underneath, left leg up and over, and push the thighs against one another without wrapping the foot around the calf. And breathe. Good, come into Utkatasana, and fold, clasping the hands behind the back. Press the hands towards the sky. Elbows are bent here. I can't stress this enough. Bend the elbows. If the elbows are hyperextended, you're stretching your tendons, which is what we don't want to do. This is a shoulder stretch. Push the palms flat against one another. bend the elbows, and the stretch in the front of the shoulders should be pretty big. Good, release the hands, place them on the floor, look forward, flat back, step or jump. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale to downward facing dog, right foot between the hands for warrior one. Little back bend here, breathing. Good, lift the torso up straight. Now open the arms, but this is with the left arm in front and the right arm in back. Bring the left arm on the outside of the right knee and take the twist. Breathe. Filling up the lungs, press through the back heel. Good, lift the torso back up with the arms extended and go to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog, left foot between the hands, warrior one. And the same thing here. Excuse me. Little back bend. Lift the torso. Open the arms. This time the right arm is in front, left arm in back. Good. Place the right arm on the outside of the left knee. You can straighten it and take the hand to the floor, or just stay in prayer twist. And breathe. Push through the back heel. Good, lift back up. Arms up. Let's go to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. Lower the forearms to the floor so you're in forearm down dog. Hands are flat. Good, separate the hands. Push the elbows a little bit closer. Again, a shoulder opener. Lift the right leg to the sky and stretch it up there as much as possible. Push the elbows into the floor to increase the shoulder opening and lower the right leg. Now lift the left leg, push the elbows into the floor. You're going to feel this in the back a little bit. Stretch the leg up, reach it as high as you can. And then bring the left leg back down to the floor and lift the elbows so you're in regular down dog. Push the heels towards the floor. They don't have to be on the floor. Now lift the head and look forward. Step or jump the feet between the hands, forward. Stand up, normal. Back bend. Good. Inhale, come up straight. And exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor, nose to the knees. Inhale, look forward, flat back. And breathe. Push the hands into the floor as you jump back. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg to the sky. Good. Bring the right knee to the right tricep and breathe. Don't let that right shoulder collapse. Then go to low push-up, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Left leg to the sky. Bring the left knee to the left tricep. Take the stretch. And take the leg back. A clean low push-up, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Come down to child's pose and breathe. Good. Stand up and come to the front of your mat. Feet are about hip width apart, I guess. Hands on the hips, open the chest. Fold forward, Padangusthasana. Grab the big toes with the first two fingers of each hand. Lift and look forward. And then bend the elbows. Press the elbows against the outsides of the legs. So you're using the arm muscles to pull the head down towards the floor. Lift the hips without hyperextending the legs, knees, and pull. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And breathe. Keep pulling down. This should be a really good stretch. Inhale, look forward, flat back. Change the hands for Padahastasana. Hands underneath of the feet, toes up around the wrists, and elbows bend out to the sides. Breathing. Pulling. Fill up the lungs. Exhale completely. Good. Inhale, look forward, flat back. Release the hands flat on the floor. Step or jump back to a low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog, and breathe. Look forward, lift the heels, bend the knees, press the hands into the floor, and jump the feet between the hands. Fold and stand up. Open the legs wide for the Prasaritas. Hands on the hips, open the chest, fold forward. Press the hands into the floor, hands between the feet, about shoulder width, and the elbows are pointing straight back. If you push the hands into the floor, you can get a certain sort of traction which pulls the head towards the floor. Try and get the spine flat. Think of the belly button coming between the legs before the head and the chest. If you want, place your head on the floor and come up into tripod headstand. If you want, not necessary. The option is that you can put the knees on the triceps and just be in tripod. You can see Nicole here having a go, and we're down. Okay, bring the feet back down to the floor. Good, halfway up, looking forward, and stand up. Hands behind the back, clasp the fingers together, palms are flat, palms are flat, palms are flat, very important. Elbows are bent. You know how I am with the knees and the elbows, just bend them a tiny bit. No hyperextension, zero hyperextension. Good, push the hands either towards the sky or over the head. Elbows are bent, palms are flat together. Release the hands down. Good, and turn towards the front. Come into split. Good, and breathe. Try and keep the hips square. Use the arms. And if you're using the arms, make sure your elbows are slightly bent. Use the muscles to hold you up. Take the tiniest twist to the left. Just twist the torso. Good. And more so than looking, twist the torso. Good. Now bring the back leg in front and the front leg in back. So you're in split on the other side. And twist the torso to your right. Just get the tiniest twist there. Kind of loosen up the back. Good. And then lie down on your backs. Knees bent, feet on the floor, and we set up for Urdhva Dhanurasana. Press up and breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Trying to stay here for 5 breaths. You can come to the top of the head as well and come down. Okay, Urdhva number 2. Maybe the feet a little bit closer here. Press up and breathe and come down. Good. Urdhva number 3. Press up. Inhaling, exhaling, and come down. Good. Sit up and turn around. Good. Sit up tall. Legs are straight on the floor. Now flex the feet pretty good. Good. Extend the hands over the legs, arms over the legs. Pull the belly in. Now we start the movement here with the abdominals. Push the belly button back. And the hands are reaching towards the feet at the same time, so you're creating your own resistance. Good, back on the floor, arms over the head. Lift the arms, lift the head into the frame, and peel the spine off the floor, reaching for the feet, pushing the belly back, and then opening up the chest. Push the belly into the spine again, roll back, continue reaching the arms towards the feet, create your own tension, and arms on floor. Lift the head to the arms to the sky, head into the frame, lift the torso. Good, reach for the feet, open the chest. Now push the belly button into the spine and roll back down, arms overhead. And breathe. Hands behind the head. Now lift just the head and the shoulders. Flex the feet hard. Foot flexion is really important here. The low back is not touching the floor. When you lift your head and look at your belly, it should be flat, and your pubic bone should be hidden between your thighs and your belly. Now twist to the right and look at the right elbow. Try and twist enough so that you're looking at the right elbow. The tension in the abdominals here is pretty strong. Come to the center and twist to the left. Flex the feet hard and breathe, twisting, looking towards the left elbow, and come back to center and drop the head and arms down. Breathe. Lift the head and the shoulders again and twist to the right. Flex the feet hard. Push the bum, the fat of your bum into the floor, not the low back. The back is not flat on the floor. Now twist to the left, come back to center, and lift the torso all the way up with the hands behind the head. Good, now lift the legs off the floor, balance. Reach the arms towards the feet, arms are parallel to the floor. Good, and lower down, all the way to the floor, and lift back up. Good, lower down again, and lift back up. Lower down again, and lift back up. And again, extend the body, and come back into a little ball. Extend, and lie on the floor. Good, bend the knees with the feet on the floor, arms are extended right and left. Right leg over left, and let both knees drop to the right. And breathe. Bring the knees back to the center. Don't change the cross, leave them how they are, and let the knees fall to the left. And breathe. Little spine twist here. Bring the knees back to the center. Good, cross left over right, and let the knees fall to the left where we just came from. And breathe. Good, bring the knees to the center and let them fall to the right, the last way. Nice little spine stretch, spine twist, and breathing. Good, knees back to the center and sit up. Good, stand up and come back to low push-up. Take the vinyasa, low push-up, up dog, down dog. Press the heels, look forward, bring the right leg up for pigeon. Lift the left arm and lie forward. Breathe. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, and exhaling. Good, lift the torso up and step back, low push-up, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Left knee comes up for pigeon. And lift the right arm, lie forward, and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Step back, take the vinyasa, low push-up, up dog, down dog. Look forward and step or jump through to a seated position and lie on your back. Rest, breathe,